How'd you feel out there today, Johnny?
Like I said the other day, this isn't really about me, It's about the guys that we have out here getting drafted from A&M. But to be a part of it, Christian worked out with me in LA a couple weeks ago. I was like, who's throwing to you guys? And then really, to start things off, I need to say thanks to Jimbo, Coach Fisher. Without seeing that, I saw it on Twitter, and for him to be like that and roll out the red carpet, especially at a time in my life where I don't feel like I've made the school exactly proud all the time, for him to be like that. And I've only met him twice. He's been great to me both times. So I want to say thank you to him. Thank you to Christian and the rest of the guys for, allowing me just to come out and be a part of it. I know sometimes when I get involved, it turns into be a little bit about me, and it's really not. That's why I said what I said yesterday in a tweet, that, this is Christian's day. This is his day. These are the rest of the guys' day that are out here trying to fulfill their dream of getting drafted, and I'm just here being a part of it, trying to give them some balls. So how did I feel? I felt pretty good. I'm continuing to get stronger and get better as this thing goes, but obviously I leave from here and go straight to the spring league. So, I'm ready to go. I haven't felt, this good in a long, long time, from a mental standpoint and from a physical standpoint. But I felt like the ball came out really well today. Short on one post that'll sit and eat at me for a little bit, and one low ball to Kirk. But other than that, it's another workout, another day.
How do you think the current Aggies did, guys like Christian Kirk and Rattler?
I thought they all did really well. I at least the receivers and the running backs we had. I think we only saw maybe two or three balls hit the ground the entire time. So, that's all you can really ask for in a setting like that.
Johnny, how different did this feel the second time around?
Please speak up.
How different did this feel the second time around?
I did tell my agent, my dad, that I would like to officially announce that I'm retiring from all pro days moving forward, and I will not be doing any more. But it was a lot different. Last time was a circus. We had a president here. We had, it was nuts. We had music playing. And it was a big ordeal. I was in shoulder pads and a helmet. This wasn't really about me. It was about the guys. So, it was a lot more relaxing. I think we had a little bit of a miscommunication at first, where we had our script and we weren't really rolling with it. And we were just kind of throwing random routes. So, but I think it worked out really well. This was a win-win situation for everybody, as far as me getting a chance to come throw, Kurt getting to catch some balls for me. Everybody wanted to see that connection. That's the one we missed, me leaving and him coming in. So, I thought it went really well.
Johnny, something like that after your competitive juices even more, Johnny, to try and get back and get to where you have been?
Yeah, 100%. And I think it definitely did having another quarterback throwing with us too. We were sitting there. He makes a good throw. I want to come back in and do the same thing right away. So, we got along all morning and just met him today. But, he seems like a really cool dude. I thought we both threw it really well today. And, it does. Whenever I could feel myself, when I would get up there after him, making sure I'm letting it fly a little bit more, which for me is better, because when I cut the ball loose and I let it go, usually I have enough consistency to put it where I want.
Johnny, you had a couple runs in front of pro scouts, and teams are starting to see you a little more. What feel do you get from your agent or just the people around you about how the NFL is looking at you right now?
I blocked it off, so I can't do anything. I can't stress about it. All I can do is make sure I'm where I need to be, where I'm at mentally, where I'm at physically, and when I get a chance to go to the spring league, being there doing the film stuff, getting back into the really, really real football stuff. It's not just coming out and throwing and working out. That's great. That's part of it. That's step one. But then there's the film, there's the coverage, there's everything else that comes with being in the building. That's what the spring league gives me a little bit of. A practice setting. What's it like when you have 5 linemen and the tight end connected and you're doing run plays and carrying out your fakes and throwing with guys getting covered. So I think that's the biggest thing. So all I can do is really just block it off. And if something pops up, it pops up. And if not, and I don't get the opportunity to go back, I'm gonna go play in the CFL, and things are gonna be fine. And one way or another, one day down the line, I'll get back to exactly where I want to be, because I'm not gonna stop until I do.
Do you have a timeline on that? Are you gonna wait for till training camp time, or do you wait till week 1 of NFL season before you make a decision?
I haven't given it a timeline yet. It's been focused to get to 3/28/18, to get to the first day of practice and get to the spring league. I obviously didn't know this was popping up, so I'm not putting a timetable on it just yet. I think we'll feel it out a little bit as it goes after the spring league and see, the quarterback market itself has to play itself out. There's still a bunch of guys that are unsigned.
Johnny, you said your mental state. What have you been doing to be where you are?
I have a regiment that I do that is for me. I say this sometimes, but it's equally as important for me, if not more important. I can't do what I want to do football-wise if I don't do what I need to do mental health-wise. So if I'm not going to see, a psychiatrist and a psychologist at least a couple times a week, if I'm not going and taking my medicine every day that I need to take, I'm not the same person, and I see it. So, first things first, I can't be me without doing the necessary steps that I need to do to keep my head right. And that's just a fact. It took me a while to really overcome that and get where I felt like I was comfortable with it. But when I did, I started seeing an improvement in all aspects of my life. And the people that I have around me, from my wife to my dad to my sister to all the people that I have here with me, my agent, my advisor, everybody, I have a good team around me, and I've cut off a lot of the leeches that have been around me in my life, and it was really needed and really necessary.
When you get to Austin, how much of all this that you've been about proving that you want the first award?
One more time?
How much over the last, everything you've done over the last few weeks, how much is all of this proving that you want the first award?
Like I said, I can sit here all day long. I feel like I'm different. I feel like I'm doing really well. I feel like from a mental standpoint, I figured out what benefits me the most and what helps me. But I can sit here till I'm blue in the face. And until I get a chance to really go out and prove it and somebody gives me an opportunity to do it, it's just all talk. And that's just the facts of the matter. I feel like I'm better. I can sit here and say that all day. But until I really get the opportunity and go in and show it day in and day out and keep this consistent run of good behavior, of good health going, then it's all for naught if I don't. But I'm confident that I will. I'm preaching to myself consistency every day. Consistency every day.